Hello everyone, this is Lincoln Prime, and I'm doing something that is not a review this time, and that is because I'm still working on my review of the Master Grade Freedom Gundam. But just to give you guys just another video, so that way you all know that I am still alive and still making videos, I'm going to be doing a Gunpla collection tour. It's not all Gunpla, I do have other things from different franchises such as Evangelion and some Transformer stuff down there, but today we're going to be focusing on just basically my model kit shelf. So, we are going to be starting at the top. We got all of the just more expensive kits up here that can't really fit in some of these areas. But starting in the back, we have the Mega Size RX-78-2 Gundam back there. We got the Perfect Grade Unleashed Gundam right there. We got the original Perfect Grade Gundam. Got the Perfect Grade Wing Gundam. We got the Master Grade Sazabi Verka, some other Verka kits. I have all my Unicorn Gundam collection here, like the Fenix and the Banshee. This is the titanium finished version. Got the MGEX, the full armor, the regular, all that kind of stuff. We got the RX-78 Gundam Verka. We got the two entry grades. This one is the regular, and then this one I just customized, gave it the cell shaded kind of design. But yeah, we got some these are the original, or not original high grades. This is the second release high grade of the RX-78-2 Gundam, and I believe this is the only original. I think this is the first original Sharazaku, but I'm not too sure. But these ones I both top coated and kind of got rid of the nub marks and stuff like that. But these two go together pretty nicely. We got the high new Master Grade Gundam right there. There's some two high resolution models. We got the Wing Gundam, and back there hiding a little bit. It was a little hard to get him to find a place, but we got the Astray Noir, and then we got the new Revive High Grade Gundam and Zaku fighting. So that's about it for pretty much the top shelf. Going down here, we have some of my Master Grade / Reborn 1100 kits. The only Reborn 1100 being that Zaku 2FZ back there. But we got a lot of the Universal Century 1100 stuff. So we got the RX-78 version 2.0 and the Goof right there. And we got the RX-78 NT1, I think. Yeah, we got the NT1 Alex. Mine does have a problem. His hand broke off of the peg, and a lot of other people have had this a similar problem. So it's good to know that I'm not the only one, but I'm gonna try to fix that whenever I can. And then we also got the Crossbone Verka, which is actually my least favorite Master Grade. I kind of don't like it, honestly. There's some parts that just don't go together well, and it's just kind of loose in some spots, and I just don't like handling it, and it doesn't hold its weapons very well. I mean, it's holding them well right now, but if you like just breathe on it wrong, they're just gonna fall out of his hands, and I'm just like, eh. But and then we also got this Master Grade GM from the 8th MS team back there, and I did customize that one. I gave it like a gray and brown wash in some areas, but that came out pretty good. Coming over here, we got the Gundam Wing Master Grade Collection. We got the... Now, this isn't complete. I still have another Wing Gundam that I got recently, but I haven't built it yet. So this is just what it looks like for now. But we got the Wing Gundam Verka Master Grade back there. That's the more recent one. We got the Master Grade Gundam Epion. This is one of my favorite Gundam Wing kits. And then we got the Death Scythe Hell. We got the TV version Master Grade Wing Gundam. We got the Master Grade Proto Zero, which is a Katoki design kit, mostly. And then we got the original Master Grade Wing Zero EW. So that's about it for that part. Coming over, we have some of my Strike kit. Some of my Mobile Suit Gundam Seed collection. I still haven't seen the anime yet, but I do love the mobile suits, and I'm excited to watch it once I get the chance to. But we got the Strike Gundam right here, or the Ale Strike, I mean, because it has the Ale pack. We got the Providence Gundam. This is one of my favorite ones right here. And then we also got the Freedom, which is okay. It's more anime accurate, but it has that injection gold, and it's not painted or anything like that. And honestly, I am tempted to paint it, but I'm not prepared to take this thing apart just to do that. So I'm just going to leave it the way it is. But now you're noticing the Freedom Gundam is not here, and that's because I'm going to be reviewing that soon. And that's already on my review station as it is right now, so that's out of the question for now. And then coming over here, we got my Double O collection. We got the Master Grade Double O Quanta full sword, I think that's what it's called. And then we got the Kyrios. We got the high grade Avalanche Exia and the high grade Double O Razor. And then this one is the real grade Double O Quanta. And I actually don't like this. It doesn't stand well. It's loose. Like the legs, like if you I have to keep the legs together like this to just to make it to where it doesn't just like do the splits like by itself because it's so loose. But it's not the worst kit. But I didn't even add panel lining or stickers. It was loose out of the box, so I didn't do anything with it. I just kind of built it and left it the way it was. But it looks good. Just not my favorite. Coming down over here, we have the Universal Century Real Grade Collection. We got the RX-78-2, and that was the very first Real Grade that ever came out, and I have them fighting the recent Real Grade Xeon, which looks great. I added these little 30-minute submissions effect parts that don't really go with these, but I kind of felt that they looked pretty good going with them. We got the Banshee Norn Real Grade and the Unicorn Gundam Real Grade back there. There's the Sharzaku and and we got Mick right here, if you know who I'm talking about. But really, that's the Real Grade Gundam Mark II. Coming over here, we have some of the other After Colony kits right here, just like high grades and real grades. So, like in the very back, we got the Real Grade Wing Zero Custom back there. We got the recent Real Grade Wing Gundam right here that came out this year, fighting the Real Grade Tallgeese. And then we got the Katoki design version of the Real Grade Wing Gundam. Over here we got the high grade. Now this one and the high grade Death Scythe, I still have to top coat those, but for now I just have them on display. But we got the TV Wing and we got the TV Death Scythe and TV Heavy Arms, and I still need to get the I still need to get Sandrock and the Shenlong, but the Shenlong hasn't been revealed yet. It's only just been confirmed. But once that comes out, then I am getting my hands on that so I can have the full team. But and then I also got the Proto Zero high grade right here that I top coated, and I have to adjust that. I top coated this guy and I panel lined all the parts necessary to be panel lined. But that's about it. Oh, I almost missed this one in the back. This one is a custom high grade Leo that I did. I call it the Leo Midas just because it has some gold on it. It's not all gold, but it is. It's actually inspired by the Iron Man Mark 22, the Midas armor. So I kind of just went with that. Except I don't think it had red on it. Just the red is for certain parts just to add a little bit more color to it. But that's about it for the After Colony display section right here for 1/144 scale. Coming over here, we have some more Seed and Seed Destiny kits. Back here, we have some of the no grade 1/100 scale high grade type build kits. We got the Strike Freedom back here. We got the Legend Gundam and we got the Destiny Gundam. Then we also got the Real Grade Freedom Gundam, the Real Grade Force Impulse. This is actually one of my favorite Real Grades. I love this thing. This one, now this is the Chaos Gundam. I did have to paint this guy. The parts that I painted were the yellow part on the shield, these gray Vulcan sections. I had to do the white on the side and also the red on the like the V-fin area, and then also the yellow in here. I had to paint that, and then the orange. I had to find the correct orange color that would match the other parts. It's not as perfect of a matchup with the parts that were molded in that color, but it was close enough. And then I also did that here and here for the little beam saber holsters, and then I also painted the insides of these areas that same gray that I did. Everything else is panel lined. There is some stuff on the gun, which is just these little red sections that I did. I didn't paint the gun all the way, and then the rest is just top coated. So I did that. And then we got the high grade Airstrike Gundam, and then the Windom, and the, what is it? I can't remember the name of this one. But these two are more so just army building kits for like just grunt mobile suits essentially. This one has a fine build system. Well, this one doesn't, but I do prefer this one over the Wyndham. But like most of these kits, especially the high grades, have some compatibility with each other. So you could interchange like the backpack. Like you could put the Ale Strike pack on this guy or on the Wyndham, or you could put the Wyndham's backpack on this guy, and it's really cool. Coming over here, kind of stepping away from Gundam, we have the Evangelion collection. Back here, we got the Perfect Grade. For anyone who likes Evangelion and is a collector, I don't recommend the Perfect Grade at all. Now, I do cut it slack. It was the very first Perfect Grade that did come out for its time, but uh, its build is, I guess I'll just put it this way: its build is hell. Like it's actual hell. It has these rubber coating parts that have to fit over the pieces, and you have to like squeeze the pieces in. It's not fun, and I have parts that just break on this thing. Like even the inside of the shoulder, like the plastic is just brittle. Like the inside of the shoulder broke, and now it's just kind of loose. The only thing that does work really well on it is like the light up feature. And I even have its little you can't really see it, but it's back there. It's just kind of hiding, but it's little canister for the end or no the umbilical cable that goes in the back, which also doesn't really attach well in general. So I don't recommend this thing at all. It was my first perfect grade, and when I got into the Gundam perfect grades, those were way better. And it's also just overpriced, so just don't waste your money on that thing. Just skip it. Maybe wait for a new one if they ever do a new one. Like I hope to God that they do, but yeah, just don't get the perfect grade. And then we also got some LMHD kits. We got the Unit 3 back there, and then Unit 1. I have another Unit 1, but it's the one with the DX transport. That one I've been working on for like over a year now. So that one, once I'm done with it, will be added to the collection. But as far as that goes, it's not here right now. Then we got the LMHG Unit 0 back there, which is the rebuild version, and then the second movie rebuild Evangelion Unit 1, as well as the Awakening version. We also got the Kotobukiya Awakened back there, which I think is cool, but I think is meh. But it's definitely a good build. We got all the real grades. Well, not all of them, but like this is my entire real grade collection so far. We got the real grade Unit 1. Like this was my first Bandai model kit, the real grade Evangelion Unit 1, but like the regular version. So that's what it is. Now, sadly, the horn did break on this one, the one with the injection molding. So, or like the multicolor injection molding. So I had to go with the regular one that didn't have the green on it, and I used a sticker, but the sticker just was no, it was bad. So I just went without it, and I'm just probably gonna paint it in the future. Then we got that one and the DX transport version, which is superior, even though it's the same kit. It just has more stuff and an AT field and the AT field opening hands, which is cool. We got Unit 0. And this one, I kind of just posed it doing the whole, it's going berserk mode, except it ended up just kind of looking like Doppio awakening into Diavolo. So, but it still looks cool. We also got Unit 2 and the real grade Unit 8, but that's pretty much it for the Evangelion collection. Coming down, I'm going to go on the other side. So we have the Universal Century high grade collection. Most of these kind of consist of like unicorn or like original series mobile suits. But kind of starting in the back, we got the high grade full armor unicorn and the regular unicorn. I also have Phoenix back there, which I am going to paint probably. It was this injection gold, not the painted gold, which I don't like painted gold because like I have the master grade Phoenix, and that thing was hell to put together. It took me like weeks just to do, just because I hated handling that gold, because I would get, it would just kind of have this weird greasy feeling to it because my hands would sweat trying to carry it. So I don't touch that thing. I mean, this is fine, but like when I paint it, I'm going to paint it with a gold that's not chrome, like not a chrome gold, just like a basic flat gold color. And I do have some gold to do it. So, but once I get the chance to, I'll get that done. Got the Banshee back there. We got this GM kit. I can't remember what series. I think it's from Zeta, or either Zeta or Double Zeta. And then we also got the NT1. We got the high grade RX-78 This one came with that Zaku back there as the 2-pack. And then we got the Jesta and G- G- the G- the Gian, I think. I can't remember what it's called. It starts with a G. And then we also got the RX-78 2. This one came in a 3-pack with gun tank and gun cannon, which is kind of doing that crouching pose down there. We also got this guy, the Nemo from Unicorn, which I actually finished yesterday, and I did the flat coat and everything. And then so that's about it for all of that. And then these two are both first grade kits. This one was my first grade kit that I built, and I painted it with Gundam markers, but I didn't prime it. And someone on Reddit let me know that I should prime it first, and I was like, oh. And then I did the same thing with this one. I forgot to prime it, but it was mainly just because I didn't feel like it, and I didn't have this color red or like this lighter red to do it, so I just skipped out on it. And instead, now the difference between these two is I just did this straight Gundam marker, and with this one I did it with a Gundam marker and the Gundam marker airbrush, so it came out way cleaner, way better. And then I just pan lined it, and I might top coat it, but I don't know how the top coat will react to the Gundam marker. So I'm still kind of like thinking about it, but that's about it for that area. We have some more Universal Century stuff over here. We got the Penelope from Gundam Hathaway, which I still haven't seen yet. I really want to watch it, but I'm trying to watch all the Universal Century stuff in order, so that's going to take some time. But if I do get the chance, I will, watch Hathaway when I get to that. But we also got the Sazabi and the new Gundam fighting together, and then we also got the Moon Gundam, which is like if the Sazabi and a Gundam had a child, and that's basically what this is. But this is definitely my favorite high grade right here. Out of pretty much most of my high grade collection, doesn't even need top coat or anything like that because it's already just this flat color, doesn't have much shine to it. But this is definitely one of my favorite high grades. Over here we got the Gundam The Origin display, and yes, I do love this series. I love Gundam The Origin like very much. But we got the Gundam, like the RX-7802 Gundam, and we got the Char Zaku along with the Zaku 1, and we got the Goof, and we got this GM along with the RX-78 1, and I can't remember. It's like a mass-produced type mobile suit. And then we also got this Zaku back here, which is like I think a space type or something like that, but I can't remember which version it was. Coming over here, we got the post-disaster timeline stuff, just mainly the Iron-Blooded Orphans collection. We got the 1/100th Barbatos. It was the full mechanics version, and that one is Form 6, I believe. And we also got the Master Grade Barbatos, which is the only Master Grade in the entire Iron-Blooded Orphans franchise to exist. The only closest thing that's Master Grade related that is not just the Barbatos is just the upgrade kit, but no other kits besides that. It's all high grade or 1/100th, so that's about it. But over here we got the Hajito Boshi and the other one, I can't remember this one. Oh, the Marcosius. And they're both the same exact mobile suit, just one. The Hajito Boshi is like the redone version of this one. Yeah. We also got the Gusion Rebake, I think, is either the Rebake. It's not the full city, I'm pretty sure. But I do love this one, and then just the regular Barbatos, which I did paint, and that came out pretty well. And we're almost done. Now, coming over down here, we have the Gundam Universe action figure collection. These are not model kits, and I think these are good for just a regular $20. There's a sanding thing there. For a $20 price point, $25. And I do like these, don't get me wrong, but they're not model kits. And I am a huge model kit junkie. But the thing is I like these a little bit better material-wise because fun fact, I don't like model kit plastic. And it's mainly just because of how cheap it is, and this kind of plastic is more heavy duty feeling, it's more rubbery, but this is kind of like similar kind of plastic that you'd find with like a Robot Spirits figure. And these do have some Robot Spirits elements to them. I guess the best way you could put it is these are Robot Spirits figures on a budget. So these are pretty good if you want to like get in, if you don't want to build model kits, or if you don't want to put the time into doing it, but you love Gundam, then you can't afford a Robot Spirits figure, then this is the way to go. So, but I do have most of the collection. I am missing, I think, three. I'm missing the what is it? I'm missing the Sandrock. I'm missing the Sharzaku, and I'm missing. I'm not sure if there's a Shenlong. I think there's a Shenlong, and if there's not, but if there is, then I'm missing that one. But I have pretty much almost the full collection. And by the way, this one right here, this is the Strike Rogue. This is only a Target exclusive, so which I think is fitting because the red and the whitish colors. But this one you can only find at Target. But yeah, so that's about it for there. Coming over here, kind of going out of Gundam, we have my Transformers model kit collection. Basically, these are all from Flame Toys, and my first actually snap tight model kit was this guy right here. This Furai Optimus Prime Cybertronian model right here. This was my very first snap tight model kit, and I loved the experience, but it wasn't enough to get me into the hobby in general. But I have this one. I got the IDW version along with the IDW Nemesis Prime back there, kind of hiding back there. There's like that Devastator. This Devastator is one of my favorites, actually. It's a bit hard to see though because it's dark. And then we also got IDW Megatron Autobot version. We got the Furai Thundercracker, and we also got Bumblebee and the G1 style Optimus Prime, which I love. So that's about it for that. And then over here we have we got the build timeline type of model kits. Like we got back here the what's it called? I can't remember what it's called, but it's the chunky boy. But we got that. We got the Star Build Strike Plavsky wing back there. We got the it's the Italian one, and it's the Wing Gundam. It's like the custom wing. It's the what is it? Give me a second. It'll come to me. Back here we got the real grade Build Strike, and then we also got I have a hard time remembering these things. Sorry. We got that one. Then we also got the Mars 4 Gundam, which is the core Gundam. So that's pretty much it. Oh, and we also got the Diver IMA figure, which is not a mobile suit, but yeah. Over here, and this is pretty much it. This is the final part, and this is I have no clue where to put these things shelf. So basically, this is just random model kits that I have no other place for. And so we got back here the F91, which I have the Jagadoga 1/100th kit. So once I get that built, I'm probably gonna move those to the 1/100th shelf for like the Universal Century stuff. We got a Super Mini Pla Voltron back there. I haven't even seen Voltron yet, but I love the design. Excuse me. But that one I definitely loved building, and they all transform into the 5 lions. So I do feel bad owning it since I haven't seen the original series. I've only seen a little bit of the Netflix one, but so far from what I've seen, I do like it. But I still need to get into it more. We also got the Master Grade 1.5 RX-78-2 Gundam. Back here we have the GM. And this one is a 40-year-old model kit, and it's the kind where it wasn't snap tight at the time. You had to glue it all together. That was an experience I did not very much enjoy. Even though I've worked with glue on model kits before, I don't like doing it because it takes more time just to put it together. It did take me like a day to do though, but it was an interesting experience though. I'm glad don't get me wrong, I don't hate it, but I kind of liked the experience of knowing what it felt like to build a Gunpla from 1980. But that was pretty cool. And then down here we got some SD kits. We got the SD Unicorn and 2 SD wings. This is the regular, and then that's the cross silhouette version. And then over here we got the high grade Force Impulse. This is the original, and this one, once I finish it, because I've only built it, I haven't even added stickers or paint lining or any kind of detail to this, because I want to paint it. because this needs a lot of paint. But once I do that, I'm going to be moving it up to here. But that's about it for that part. We also got the cup noodle model kit right there, which I love. And then also the cup noodle style RX-78-2 Gundam. And then we also got this little Haro, which I absolutely adore. And then back here we have this kit that I did not do. This is like just a kit that I got in the Gundam graveyard of a local hobby store that I go to. But this one was like custom painted by someone. But you know, it's still pretty cool. I haven't really done anything with it, but I might. And then finally we have this, which is not anything related to anything anime or robot related, but it's just a Boba Fett model kit that I got, which I might move to my Star Wars display or I might keep here. I don't know. I have a Mandalorian model kit as well, which I might either add to this or add to the Star Wars display. But pretty much that is about it for the Gundam display. I still have some other kits that I have to build. I have like just a huge, or not a huge backlog, but like a decent sized backlog of mostly kits that I have to paint. But once I'm done with those, they will all be added to here, and then some of these kits I will probably do a review on in the future. But let me know in the comments like what you guys want to see me review out of my Gundam collection, and I will try to get to that. But anyways, guys, that's about it for my Gunpla collection tour. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this is a long video, but please comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the actual next review. So that is about it. Peace.